Hello and welcome to the channel. And I've just realised that I'm in my pyjamas still. Now, I've managed to glue this together, and side sections and just the one side section. The other side section is still waiting. But one problem with this is Metcalfe only supplied you with enough of this tarmac road surface for one double track road per kit. So I tilt that forward, I've only got half the road coverage, which is not a problem, as I thought of that already, because I have got this road surface. I can't remember who by exactly. I've got the kit somewhere. What is it? It is by Busch, B-U-S-C-H. I think they're a German company. But that still leaves me without a surface. But fear not, I had an idea. And it's a pizza box. Now, I've measured this, and the gap from, if it's out the way, this wall to this wall is 8 inches. Perfect. This pizza box is a 10-inch box. It was lying around because I never order pizzas. So we need to cut this down by about 2 inches. But there's always a but. My ticketing office here will be sat here, and there'll be a bridge section jutting out from there. So it won't exactly be 8 inches, it'll be just a bit more. So I'm going to allow another ½ inch, or let's see, 21 centimeters. And we'll have to cut that down a little bit more, but that's for the fine details. So what I'm going to do is cut up this 10-inch pizza box down to 21 inches. I think I'll have to cut it both ways, because I measure it after the last video and it's slightly out. So here we go. Just mark it off first, there and there. Having one of the flaps open for this helps, because it acts as a guide for where my ruler should go. Now, put the mark there, both sides, and that is just too flexible to do it properly. So we'll take our big heavy one and line it up, and there we go, we have our line. Now while I'm at it, I'm going to figure out how far this will go. And the way I'm going to do it is take this single track here and just place it there. I'm doing that wrong. They should just touch. So, single track at both sides, just touching, and we go from the right outside, the far outside edge of the single track to the inside edge, the other track, and that is 23.5 centimeters. In imperial, that is 9.25 inches. So it's easier from this point of view to do centimetres, so 23.5 centimetres roughly. It's a good thing that I got delivered a 10-inch pizza box rather than the 9-inch that I was initially going to order. I don't need pizza. I never eat pizza. So, back to a pizza box, and on the line we just drew, I want to mark, so let's move now, fold this up like that, 23.5 centimetres is just there, and we do the same here. And that's lined up, 23.5 centimetres. We'll probably have to, like I said, we'll have to trim this down a little bit. For right now, this will do just fine. So, line those two marks up. Cut it along all the way like that. And there we have our playing space for the platform and our road surface which will go along. So our roads go along, something like that. And it's just unfolded itself. So, let's get to the cutting bit. Now obviously for pizza, this is the pizza lid, so the edges will tear off, but I am worried that if I do that, I will not get a clean cut. So this is a bit thicker than the Metcalfe card, so we're just running out down gently a few times, creating a score line. So the knife will have somewhere to go, and that didn't take much. That's cut. Okay. Now down the other line. Cutting along the pizza's own serrations in its box. There I go, using a big word again. Will be relatively simple, but if we stick to the same process as this, we should get nice, sharp, clean lines. I think that's gone through, but I'm going to go, yeah, that's, when there's no resistance, it's gone through. Yeah. So, here we go. Fold that back, and there we go. Now we know that's right. 1, 2, and that's gone through it. Easy, and we can just pull that away. There we go. Now this side, put it up towards the edge, fold it over. Now this has got more edge to it a bit. No, just one more. There we go. And there we are. Now when we trim it down, there's this rough edge where there was a flap. I suggest trimming it down on that bit. So, the moment of truth. Does it fit? Just about. Actually not. Just check the measurements on that. So that's where it should be. 21 and a bit. Yeah, it just sits over, and there we go. So I'm going to mark out roughly where things are. Now the white section of this will be facing up, and none of this writing that I'm putting on should be visible when it goes on the layout. So that is what it's going to look like. Pavement there, road surface pavement. These are rough guides, and this will be, well, I'm not quite sure at the moment. I'll maybe put some seating there, some picnic tables, that kind of thing, because, well, I'm not sure what's going to go right there other than a takeout house. But you always have an area, seating area and an eating area in these places. So I'm going to go get dressed, have a cup of tea, and I'll be back later.